Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Universal English Learners. I am Mark.
And I am Sarah, and today we are going back to school.
In English, of course.
In English, of course. Whether you are studying at school, starting university, or taking an English course somewhere new, today's video is for you.
We are going to cover everything. Introducing yourself in a classroom, asking your teacher questions, joining study groups, understanding instructions, even handling exam stress in English.
This is such an important topic because classrooms move fast. Teachers talk quickly, instructions come one after another, and if you miss something, it can feel really stressful.
But after today, you will know exactly what to say and exactly how to ask for help, confidently and politely.
So grab a pen, maybe a notebook, and let us go back to school.
Key vocabulary. Before class starts, let's learn 10 essential school and university words. Repeat each one out loud.
Word 1. Lecture. A lecture is when a professor speaks to a large group of students, usually about one topic. The lecture starts at 9.
Word 2. Assignment. An assignment is a piece of work your teacher gives you to complete, like an essay or a project. When is the assignment due?
Word 3. Deadline. The final date or time something must be finished by. The deadline for this essay is Friday.
Word 4. Grade. A grade is the score or mark you receive for your work. I got a good grade on my last test.
Word 5. Syllabus. The syllabus is a document that shows everything you will study during the course, topics, dates, and requirements. Could you send me the syllabus?
Word 6. Tutor. A tutor is a teacher who helps you one-on-one, often with a specific subject. I have a maths tutor on Tuesdays.
Word 7. Lecture hall. The large room where lectures take place. The lecture hall is on the second floor.
Word 8. Plagiarism. Plagiarism means copying someone else's work and presenting it as your own. This is taken very seriously at school and university.
Always cite your sources to avoid plagiarism. Word 9. Extension. An extension means extra time given to finish an assignment after the original deadline. Could I request an extension on this essay?
Word 10. Office hours. Office hours are the specific times a professor is available to meet with students outside of class. I will visit during her office hours.
10 words. Lecture, assignment, deadline, grade, syllabus, tutor, lecture hall, plagiarism, extension, office hours.
Sarah, use a few of those in one sentence.
I missed the lecture, did not check the syllabus, and now my assignment deadline is tomorrow, so I'm going to ask for an extension during office hours.
Very honest, very relatable.
Introducing yourself in class.
First day of class, everyone's favorite mix of excitement and nerves. Let's hear how a simple classroom introduction sounds. Hi everyone, my name is Mark. I'm studying business and this is my first year here. Nice to meet you all.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I just transferred from another university, so I'm still finding my way around. Please be patient with me.
That is such a relatable thing to say.
It really is. Key parts of a good classroom introduction. 1. Your name. My name is Sarah. 2. What you're studying. I'm studying business. 3. Something extra, like your year or background. This is my first year, or I just transferred here. 4. A friendly closing line. Nice to meet you all, or I'm looking forward to this class.
And if a classmate introduces themselves to you, it's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the class. Let me know if you ever need notes from a class you missed.
Asking the teacher questions.
Now, one of the most useful skills in any classroom, asking questions. A lot of students feel shy about this, but it's so important.
Let's hear it in action. Excuse me, Professor. Sorry to interrupt. Could you explain that last point again? I didn't quite follow.
Of course, no problem at all. So, what I meant was that the theory only applies under specific market conditions.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense now. Thank you.
Happy to help. Anytime you're unsure, just ask.
Key question phrases. Sorry to interrupt. Could you explain that again? I didn't quite follow. Could you clarify? Could you give an example? Is this going to be on the exam? Could you repeat that, please? I have a quick question.
And if you need to ask something after class or via email, could I ask a quick question about the assignment? I was hoping to clarify something from today's lecture. Both very polite and professional.
Understanding instructions and deadlines.
Teachers give instructions constantly and sometimes quickly. Let's learn how to understand and confirm them. Okay, everyone? For next week, please read chapters 3 and 4 and submit your summary by Thursday at midnight through the online portal.
Sorry, just to confirm, that's chapters 3 and 4, summary due Thursday at midnight, submitted online.
Exactly right.
Perfect, thank you.
Notice what Sarah did. Repeated the instructions back to confirm. Brilliant technique, just like we taught in our travel video.
Key phrases. Just to confirm, is the deadline Thursday? Could you repeat the instructions, please? Where do we submit this? Is this assignment individual or group work? How long should the essay be? Could I have an extension? I'm dealing with a personal situation this week.
Study groups and classmates. University life is not just lectures, it's also working with classmates. Let's hear a study group conversation.
Hey, Mark. A few of us are forming a study group for the upcoming exam. Would you like to join?
I would love to. When are you meeting?
We're thinking Wednesday evening at the library around 6.
Perfect. That works for me. Should I bring my notes from the lecture?
Yes, please. That would be really helpful. See you Wednesday.
Study group phrases. Would you like to join our study group? When and where are we meeting? Could I borrow your notes from last week? Does anyone want to review Chapter 5 together? I'm a little behind. Could you help me catch up?
Writing essays and assignments. Now let's talk about something every student deals with, essays and written assignments. This is where a lot of English learners feel less confident.
Totally fair. Academic writing has its own style and vocabulary. Let's break it down.
First, understanding the assignment brief. This is the instruction sheet that tells you exactly what to write about.
For this assignment, I want you to write a 1,500-word essay analyzing the causes of the topic we discussed using at least 3 academic sources.
Sorry, just to clarify, does analyzing mean I should give my own opinion or just describe the facts?
Great question. Analyzing means going beyond description. I want you to explain why something happened, not just what happened.
That makes sense, thank you. And does the word count include references?
No, references don't count toward the word limit.
Perfect, that's really helpful to know.
Wonderful clarifying questions there. Key essay vocabulary. Analyze means explain why something happened, not just describe it. Word count, the number of words required. Reference or citation, giving credit to a source he used. Bibliography, the full list of sources at the end. Draft, an early, unfinished version of your essay. Final submission, the finished version you officially hand in.
Useful phrases for essay writing help. Could you clarify what analyzing means in this context? Does the word count include references? Could you look at my draft and give some feedback? I'm not sure how to structure my introduction. Any advice? What citation style should I use, APA or Harvard?
And one more very important phrase if you're struggling. I'm finding this assignment quite challenging. Could we go through an example together? Professors really do appreciate this kind of honesty. Classroom technology and online learning. Let us also cover something very relevant today. Online classes and classroom technology. So much learning now happens through screens.
Absolutely. Let us hear a typical online class conversation. Hi, everyone. Can you all hear me okay? Please type yes in the chat if you can hear clearly.
Yes, loud and clear.
Wonderful. If anyone has technical issues during the class, please use the chat box rather than interrupting verbally, and I will help as soon as I can.
Sorry, could you share your screen? I cannot see the slides.
Of course. One moment. Is that better now?
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Online learning vocabulary and phrases. Can everyone hear me okay? Could you share your screen? I'm having connection issues. Could you repeat that? Could you turn on your camera, please? I will mute myself unless I have a question. Could you send the recording afterwards in case I missed something? The slides have not loaded. Could you wait a moment?
And one more useful one for online learning platforms. Could you upload the lecture notes to the portal? The portal is the online system where universities post materials, grades, and announcements.
Talking to administrative staff. Now, a part of school life that nobody talks about enough, the administration office. Registering for classes, sorting out timetables, dealing with paperwork.
Let us hear this conversation. Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. I have a question about my class registration. I think there might be a timetable clash.
Of course. Let me take a look. Could I have your student ID number, please?
Yes, it is S004221.
Thank you. I can see the issue. You are registered for 2 classes that overlap on Tuesday mornings. Would you like to switch one of them?
Yes, please. Could I move into the Thursday afternoon group instead?
Let me check availability. Yes, there's space. I've made that change for you. You'll receive a confirmation email shortly.
Thank you so much for sorting that out so quickly.
Admin office phrases. I have a question about my registration. I think there might be a timetable clash. Could I switch to a different group? Could I get a copy of my transcript? I need to update my contact details. When is the deadline to drop a course? Could you confirm my enrollment status?
Making friends in campus life. And finally, let us talk about something just as important as the academic side. Making friends and enjoying campus life.
This is honestly one of the best parts of school and university. Let us hear how a casual campus conversation sounds.
Hey, are you heading to the cafeteria? Mind if I join you?
Of course, please do. I'm Jamie, by the way.
Alex, nice to meet you. Are you also in the Tuesday economics lecture?
I am. I noticed you sitting near the front. You ask great questions in class.
Thank you. I get nervous, but I figure it's better to ask than stay confused.
Honestly, same. Hey, are you going to the campus event this Friday? There's a welcome social for new students.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. What time does it start?
Around 6 in the Student Union building. There will be free food, which is always a good sign.
Say no more. I'm there.
Campus social phrases. Mind if I join you? Are you also in class name? Are you going to the event this Friday? What time does it start? Where is the Student Union building? Do you want to grab a coffee sometime? It was so nice meeting you. See you around campus.
These small, casual conversations are honestly some of the best English practice you can get. Don't be afraid to start them.
Exam time and handling stress. Exams, a topic everyone has feelings about. Let's learn some useful phrases for this stressful time.
I'm feeling really nervous about tomorrow's exam.
That's completely normal. Have you been able to review everything?
Mostly, I'm just worried about the essay section.
You've got this. You've prepared well. Just take a deep breath and trust yourself.
Thank you, Sarah. That actually helps.
Useful exam phrases. I'm feeling nervous about the exam. Have you finished revising? I'm struggling with this topic. Could you help? You've got this. Good luck. You'll do great. And after the exam, how do you think it went? I think it went better than expected.
Full phrase review. Quick phrase review. Pause here if you need to write these down.
Introductions. My name is Sarah. I'm studying business. Nice to meet you all.
Asking questions. Sorry to interrupt. Could you explain that again? Could you give an example? Is this going to be on the exam?
Instructions and deadlines. Just to confirm, is the deadline Thursday? Could I have an extension? Where do we submit this?
Study groups. Would you like to join our study group? Could I borrow your notes?
Exams. I'm feeling nervous about the exam. You've got this. How do you think it went?
4 quick tips before we finish. 1. Always sit near the front if you can. It helps you hear and focus and makes asking questions feel more natural.
2. Never be afraid to ask a question. If you're confused, other students probably are too. Asking helps everyone.
3. Use office hours. Most students never do, and professors genuinely want to help.
4. Make at least one classroom friend early on. Having someone to check notes with reduces stress massively.
Outro and viewer challenge. Sarah, ready to go back to school?
I have my notebook, my confidence, and my new vocabulary. Let's do this.
Your challenge, write a classroom introduction in the comments using today's phrases. Tell us your name and what you're studying or would love to study.
We read every comment. If this video helped, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for a new lesson every week.
Next time, English for social situations, making friends, small talk, and party conversations.
Can't wait. Good luck with your studies, everyone. You've got this.
Goodbye. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.